Hi, Collective. This is the Contessa of the Divine. I've been called to do a karmic reading. What that means is a reading to see what kind of karma somebody who's been not so good to you, somebody that's been ruthless, out to hurt you, not learning their lessons. And I feel like we just had that Scorpio full moon. We have new moon in Taurus. We had the 5-5 portal, and change is inevitable right now. And I feel like so much of this karmic justice is coming in. And for the people that didn't do their work, who didn't listen to the divine, who didn't learn their lessons, who didn't work on that shadow self, those people are getting the negative side of this karma, while the rest of the collective is getting their karmic justice, or judgment is ruling in their favor. A lot of, I feel a lot of Pluto, Saturn type energy. Finally, that Mercury retrograde is over, and it is going to bring some changes. So I thought this would be kind of fun. Let's get into the reading. So I may have to turn on this light just so I have a little extra light. So I pulled a few cards. First, I pulled an angel number card, 0606. I have been seeing sixes a lot. I don't know about you guys. You know, that's all about restoring harmony and balance after change, right? And that's what's coming. So, loyalty, responsibility, truth, love, light, spiritual realm, growth, and solutions. Applying honesty and light daily is a fast track to creating a peaceful and meaningful life. It is how you find solutions and comfort. Release your worries by speaking your truth and expressing emotions regularly. Open up, for the best is yet to come. So yeah, you know, some of us have been working through traumas. We've been working through karmic cycles, maybe, you know, people that have come into this life from a past life that we still had work to do with, that we had things to work through, and they're here to help us learn, right? Even though it's hard and they're karmic, they're negative, they're hateful. Some of them actually have demonic attachments, things like that. I mean, and you could have had many past lives where you guys had to go back and forth. But those people, even though they're difficult and hurtful and cause a lot of pain, they've taught us how to work through the trauma, to become stronger, and to live by the divine, to live in a place where you can love yourself, express yourself, and not worry about what others think. Because the people that attack you are the people that need the actual work. They're the ones not doing their shadow work, right? So these sixes are bringing back harmony into your life after all this. And I feel like so many people are finally getting the justice that they deserve, in both directions. And I'm not trying to be hurtful, because it could be anybody if we don't learn our karmic lessons, right? Especially if we brought them into this life from the last one. We're all imperfect. Only God is perfect. And so you know, it's so important to remember, even though we're disgusted with these people, and I mean, they could have ruined your life. They could have gotten you fired from your job, whatever the case may be. You know, turned your children against you, use them as pawns, whatever your scenario is. So, you know, it's hard to not feel hateful. But God taught us to forgive them. Why? Because we have to forgive ourselves. We have to forgive them to heal within ourselves, right? And so forgive that person even though you don't want to. Probably. You probably don't want to, but do it anyway. Do it anyway, and send them love and light and peace, because they need it. They need it, because if they had that and that light inside them, they wouldn't be the way they are. So Radho is the rune that I picked. Now, I don't really know how to pronounce these properly. I'm not from Egypt, however, and it's newer to me, but it's Radho, so R-A-I-D-H-O. Travel, both physical terms and those of lifestyle direction. A journey, vacation, relocation, evolution. Here comes those changes, guys. Change of place or setting, seeing a larger perspective. So maybe because many of us are going through these karmic cycles, we're ascending to a higher level, that we could be outgrowing where we live or the people that we hang out with, because we're not on the same level, okay? We may be ascending to a higher realm, and so those people aren't going to mesh with us anymore, some of them. Not all, but sometimes a new location gives you a fresh perspective, a fresh start. It's not always possible, but sometimes it's because you need to connect to a past life and you need to heal, and it could just connect with you on a level that you never thought. Like, it just felt so close to whatever home is to you in your heart, that you grew from that place and healed even more. And maybe your spiritual gifts, if you move to a different place, will also heighten if you're being pulled there by the divine, right? If you're getting those signals that it's time, or you feel like you're just outgrowing where you are. So that's something to think about while I do this reading, okay? Because you aren't the same person that you were a year ago or 2 years ago, 3 or 5 years. We're all coming out of big, long cycles. So many of us. Some of your cycles were 5 years, 7 years, 9 years. I feel like mine's it's been a long one. And it's finally coming to an end, and I'm glad. Your life path number is very interesting too. So pay attention if those numbers come up in this reading, okay? Like, I'm at life path 9, which apparently means, like, I've lived a lot on this planet, and I can't believe it, because there's no way I'm from here. I've got to be some kind of starseed or whatever. Like many of you probably are too. You know, you feel like you don't really belong here. Like, you get along with people, but you're like, this, I don't know. I always feel out of my body a little bit. It's just weird. It's a weird atmosphere. It's a very heavy planet. So anyway, Pluto. Here we go with this Pluto. The urge to penetrate the depths of experience and experience renewal. Deep transformation. Yeah. Deep transformation. Regeneration. You are becoming who you are now. An enlightened one. A messenger for God and the divine, right? To help people along their path. We as a as a spiritual collective, no matter what your gifts are, need to come together to form a unity of love that's unbreakable, because that is what Jesus taught, was love. That's what God is. So people like me, like empaths and healers and spiritual teachers and all that, we're just here to help. That's what we were sent here for. And we all have some kind of divine life purpose. And you need to just, if you're not sure what that is, you just need to ask. And they will show you the way. But you need to listen. You need to pay attention to those signs, those signals. So you're going to be developing to a whole new level. And probably, I feel like after some more solar flares in this, after this 5/5 portal, the new moon and this full moon at the end of the month, I think that people's minds are going to blow, because I feel like you're going to realize you have gifts that you never thought you'd have, or something that you always were gifted in is going to just glow up. Really feel that for this collective. All right, and then I pulled a moon card. So the moon card, surrender to the divine. Yeah, full moon. Did it give a sign? It just says full moon. So it's funny, because when I was meditating before the reading, that's what it was really telling me, that this karmic cycle, the very first part of it, the most important part to like make that tower fall or whatever, or for you to avert the tower so that you can have, blessings, manifestations, whatever, is going to be done by this full moon. I am absolutely positively sure of that. I'm so sure of that I'm going to do readings for the collective, probably for every sign for the full moon, because I just feel like this is such a strong time. I feel completely different this week than I did last week. Last week was very heavy. We were coming out of the Mercury retrograde. I was stunned with how tired I was. I kept sleeping. I'm like, why am I so tired? Like, I would feel good during the day, but when I went to bed, I'm like, oh, I'm not that tired. And I'd sleep like 12 hours. Or I'd lay down. I'm like, oh, I'll lay down for 20 minutes. 2.5 hours later, whatever. It's like your ascension and the moon cycles are very powerful. So if your moon is in Taurus, if your moon is in Sagittarius, you're going to feel it even more. Or if you have Taurus, Sagittarius in your chart, especially if it's moon, rising, north node, you're going to feel it. Pluto, Saturn, all these things are just so heightened right now. You need to look at the planetary placements. I'm not an astrologer. I'm not even going to pretend to be. Okay? But I'm learning more about it. I've always studied it, but never memorized it, never understood it. Vedic astrology, I would love to hear from the collective if you use that, because to me it's so confusing. I'm like, what? They're telling me I'm more like I'm a Pisces, not an Aries, and it just confused me even more. And then so it made my moon was in Scorpio and not Sagittarius. But to me it didn't feel right, because I definitely feel like my moon's in Sagittarius. And my North Node. I feel more like a Sagittarius most of the time than I do an Aries, but then I have Pisces and Venus. When I read those collective readings, when I follow other readers, I love to read the collective reads, because we learn from each other and we all have gifts to share with all the collective. So don't just go to one reader. I encourage you to go to many, and I have a list of some of the ones I like, but I like even more. I got to start adding more to the list. But, use your intuition. you know, maybe one week you read Aries, if you're an Aries, let's just say, and it doesn't really vibe with you, and you're like, no, not really. It's like you're only getting a couple things. You're always going to get something, but like there'll always be a message in there for you, or you wouldn't even find it, right? But like if it's not really resonating that much, you go to like your moon sign or your rising sign, and you go, holy crap, this is hitting. So I do that a lot. I cross watch. I also cross watch for family members. I have a lot of Libras, Capricorn energy, Sagittarius energy. So, you know, and I read Virgo because I'm Virgo rising. So it's like, it's just, it's very interesting because you're going to learn something from all that. All right, enough of that. Just trying to give my little, my little lecture on how I'm looking at things right now. I just feel like so much is going on. It's very powerful, and unfortunately we're going to see a lot of bad weather, much more bad weather, volcano eruptions. We're going to see tornadoes, and we're going to see earthquakes, and we're going to see weird storms in places that don't have storms like that. Like I live in upstate New York, and they're warning us we could get a tornado next week. If it keeps looking the way it's looking, but who knows, right? But I worry a little bit. We can't live in fear, right? And we can't stop it. All we can do is put it in the light that people will be safe, okay? But a lot of stuff is going to happen just in the United States, let alone other countries. There's a lot of trouble in the world. So put that in the light. Pray for peace, even if part of you doesn't believe it's ever going to happen. But we have to believe it could happen. We have to believe it could happen, because the people that aren't in the light are going to slowly be weeded out. That's what's going to happen. All right. So for this karmic reading, I burned sage and dragon's blood and Palo Santo because it's karmic. So I'm thinking some negative energy is going to come out here. But let me just tell you what communication I got from the angels, and you know what my guides and ancestors and whoever's over here talking to me. So like I said, the 5-5 portal is really strong. Okay, really strong. I felt more strong with the 5-5 portal the other day than I did the 11-11, I think. Although that was really cool too. But enough of that. 5-7 was a new moon in Taurus, and like I said, the full moon in Sagittarius. I'm sorry, I forgot to write down the actual date. It would be, looks around the 22nd or 3rd, depending. It looks like 23rd, depending on where you're located in the world. Please tell me where you're located, by the way. You know, I don't need your address. Just tell me where you're from so we can like say hi. Okay. So the way I want to do this reading is, who's getting their karma for messing with an earth angel, for messing with a divine healer, to a shaman, a white witch. We were all here sent with gifts in, you know, for the divine, for God. And so how dare somebody mess with an earth angel? Well, or a starseed, or whatever it is that you want to call yourself, a sage, a messenger of God, whatever. Healer, you know, you're all a wonderful piece of the pie. And it's like, how dare they? But they did it because it's like, whether you believe in the devil or not, God, whatever, but like the devil, the demonic, the evil, the dark side, whatever you want to call it, is testing us. It's a test of how strong we can be and how we can survive and live through trauma and live through these trials and tribulations that we have on this 3D level that's so negative and so hateful and blah. I could just go on for hours and I won't. How dare somebody attack good people that don't deserve it? It's not fair. Anyway, I've always hated mean people. Like, mean people suck, right? So this full moon in Sagittarius is going to be really powerful. What did I say? The 23rd? I'm losing it. Archangel Michael, so he always comes to my readings. He's like my right-hand man. Like, he's the king of swords, right? He's the man. He's with me on my journey, so into my spiritual work. So he always comes in, and he was saying to me, like, he's stepping in to help all of us right now that are ascending to a different level because of the difficulty and the protection that we need from evil, or from whatever, the dark side, right? Because that dark side, whatever you want to call it, knows that we're trying to spread light and love. That's why we're here. And so we got to stick together, okay? Everybody's got ability of some kind. You might not have tapped into yours yet, but you're here for a reason. You're here watching these readings because you want to live that life. And so you're gonna ascend, just period, right? Like Empress Eva says. My dogs are back here. Say hi, Ivy girl. So Archangel Michael is... I got the dogs in here, babe. Hold on. Come on. Go. I'm on the camera. Sorry, guys. My office is in my house. That's life. My dogs. So Archangel Michael is, he wants you to know that he's protecting you. He's protecting you, from demonic people. Also, like, you get these energies that make you feel sick. They drain you. So he's there, like, protecting us so that we can keep working on ourselves and not be afraid, and get our spiritual gifts out to the world, because that's what we're here for, right? Spread light. But he's here to ensure justice, spiritual justice. Whether these people go to jail or, like, whatever, they lose all their money, they lose their job, they get kicked out of their house, whatever. Something's gonna happen. We're gonna find out in these readings, but karmic justice in the spiritual realm is different. They broke a contract. Akashic records are involved, and divine unions and things like that. And if you have a divine union that's supposed to come and this karmic is trying to stop it, they're breaking some kind of contract, and they're going to have to come back and do it again. So it's really crazy. So even though we hate these people, kind of, like, I don't want to be hateful. I don't really hate maybe one person, but no, I pity this person. But it's like, you really more pity them, but you're like, dude, you're demonic, or you have issues mentally and you're not getting help for it. Like, it happens to a lot of us. Depression, whatever. This is a hard world to live in. But when you're not getting help for it, and then you, like, kind of make a deal with the devil, and then you got this attachment, and it's just not okay, because it really ruins people. But you have to put that aside, as hard as that is, because any human, and this is what the divine told me too, any human can be misplaced from the light. Send them peace, healing, and forgiveness. Yeah. Even if it's because you need to do that to heal, and you don't really want to forgive those people, it's okay. Just say, I forgive you. You're screwed up, and, I could say some fine choice words about you, but you're sick in the head and you're demonic and you not know what you're doing, you know? And so you put them in the light. Be like, peace, love, and healing. I forgive you. Have a nice life. Most people receiving harsh justice did not resolve past life traumas and did not work on their shadow self. Just like Empress Eva, just period. She always says that. She's so funny. Check her page at her channel, Empress Eva. She's awesome. Okay, she's a really good reader and funny, and I'll call anybody out, and that's why I love her. So I read you the rune. Archangel Raphael came in too. I just lost my note on it. Oh, I don't think I wrote it down. I think I was just kind of meditating and letting him do that to me too. So he came in and he started to heal and clear my chakras. I do it before every reading. I'm a Reiki master. So, I mean, I just ask the angels to do it with me. Okay, especially Archangel Raphael. Archangel Ariel is here a lot too. But anyway, you all got your own angels that come a lot. But Archangel Raphael's, he's like the master healer. I even asked Jesus to come forward. He's Jesus. He can heal anybody, right? So I ask for his help all the time to heal my body because I'm an empath and I soak in everything, right? So I have to be careful and protect. And that's why Archangel Michael, I think, is around me so much in Metatron, because they're trying to protect me because I'm so empathic. Like, I'm so sensitive. So he's here to help this collective too clear your third eye and open up that crown chakra, releasing the residue. So if you could just give me a nod saying, yes, I accept healing, I'm sending you that healing as well as a Reiki master. Okay? And it really does help. If you can picture clearing your chakras by, this is something simple that I learned. I don't know if it was Sylvia Brown or it may have been during Virtue. I don't remember. I've read Colette Baron Reed. I've read a lot of books. I like to read about this stuff. But basically, one of the quickest ways to clear your chakras is I just sit in a chair. You don't have to stand. Okay, whatever's comfortable for you, or kneel or whatever. But root your feet first. Picture branches, roots from a tree rooting your feet, okay? And that you're sitting on a branch or whatever, or the stump or part of a stump or something. And that tree is, rooting you into the ground, and you're connecting with Gaia. And then just start at your root chakra and imagine, take a deep breath in first, breathe out, picture dark gray smoke looking stuff coming out. That's the negativity. That's the garbage, right? And take a deep breath and let that red in for the root chakra. Breathe out the dark. Do it again. So I do it 2 or 3 times for each chakra and work your way up. So sacral orange, yellow for solar plexus, like heart chakra's green. I do pink and green because I feel healing from both of those. I feel more balanced when Ariel and Archangel Raphael are healing my heart. And then throat chakra is like that. I guess it's like a cobalt blue. I don't know. These are both blue, okay? But like your third eye is sort of bluish color too, but it's more indigo, I guess. It's got more purple in it. I don't know. You can correct me if I'm wrong. And then maybe this is more indigo, and then they're just 2 bluish colors. Whatever. The point is, that is how I clear. And it only takes a few minutes. And I take 3 or 4 really deep breaths and just connect and just So I highly recommend that. You guys ready? This is going to be fun. I don't know what. The Divine's like, you need to do, I don't know, I guess saying you need to do a karmic reading, or they put it in my head. And I'm like, okay, cool. It sounds fun. Something different. I find that, and I want to hear from you guys about this, that the tarot readings, although it's fun to hear something every day or every week, right? They get very monotonous because so many of the collective are going through the same things, just at different levels, right? So, you know, a lot of stuff will be similar for a long time. And it's like they'll say timing like, oh, like in a week or a month or whatever. If it's divine timing, you don't know. Like, you can have an idea, you can feel things changing. Okay, now I feel change. I don't know about you guys, I'm feeling really strong, like it's almost there. But it's like, at the same time, if you say, well, it's gonna happen this weekend, it's not gonna. Like, I just let go of timing. It's gonna happen when it happens, just period. And you gotta be patient, and that's been the hardest thing for me to ever learn. Like, so hard. Because when you're trying to manifest something, so it's like the secret is right. Let go of those thoughts and just manifest. It's like, you don't worry about something you order on Amazon or Etsy. You know it's going to show up. You don't really worry about it, do you? Because you know, like, oh, in a week or two, whatever, I'll get my necklace. Cool. And you never think of it again. Unless it doesn't show up after, like, 6 months. And you're like, oh, yeah, I ordered that necklace. Anyway. Okay. We got the Ace of Wands. Okay. So let's see what kind of karmic stuff comes in. I'm just going to use that as a lead-off card. All right. Show me. I wrote down. I recycle paper, so I always use both sides. Just bear with me. Yeah. So, show us, please, for the collective, cards are falling out, what is in store for their karmic, okay? And who is their karmic? Who are these karmics? Why are they here? Well, we know why they're here, but, what's the divine message of purpose, I guess? And what's going to be their judgment? What's going to be their justice? What's going to be our divine judgment and justice in this situation? All right, guys, ready? Ace of Wands. We'll see if it's in reverse or not. This is talking about the karmic right now, so most likely not. So if the Ace of Wands in reverse is like something getting ready to blow. So that's why I think it's a 10 of Cups, Ace of Wands. So we'll see if it's in reverse or not as we go. Ace of Cups. Yes, so, okay, so Ace of Wands, something's definitely bubbling up under the surface. We all can feel it. But it's lacking direction, emerging ideas, inception. It's like, yeah, what does it say? Needing an outlet. Like, you're just waiting. And you know that if you get impatient, it's going to push it back even more. So you got to keep it out of your head. So but you can feel the energy shifting. Okay. There's broken discord and balance coming. inauthentic relationships, false sense of security. Yeah. Some of us may have had to have karmic lessons with money, and I think a lot of people are baroque. They had to go through some major cycles when it comes to money, and so now cups is about emotions, I know, but I don't know why that came in my head, because I just feel like it's happening a lot, and I feel like this collective has had that struggle. We'll see if it comes out. Okay, but the Ace of Cups, this is about self-love right now for you, okay? This has, let me just tell you the signs. Cancer, yeah, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, you know, Ace of Cups. You're taking care of yourself. It's like self-reflection, because you've probably been in some kind of hermit mode, healing yourself and trying to get, you know, whatever trauma you got to do, right? You're just doing you, living your life, working on you. So that's good. It's not good for your karmic, is it? The Fool. Okay, yeah, so I'm thinking this is the karmic. So, you know, the Fool reversed. This is very Aryan energy. I think that's, what is that? We've got Pluto. I've never seen it like that. That's interesting. Whatever. And it looks like I got this little cheat sheet, because this is the stuff that I'm not as good at, is the signs. So bear with me, guys. What the Christ? I think it's the sun. It just looks weird, elongated. The Fool in reverse is, you know, reckless, lack of faith, restlessness, foolish, impulsive. But I think this is the karmic. Now, we are restless because we're waiting for the chips to fall, right? But this karmic is making bad decisions and like totally living out of their sacral chakra, I feel. That's coming like, so could like, that's why I feel like devil energy, like, could have like a demonic attached, you know, that is not for all. Okay. But could be a sex addict, a drug addict, an alcoholic, whatever, food, you know, whatever they're addicted to. Star Wars. I'm addicted to true crime and spiritual stuff. Anyway, Three of Wands in reverse. Yeah. No, see, I don't think it's like that. The Three of Wands. Yeah, no, this is you just leveling up, even though this person's not. Because in reverse, it just doesn't make sense to me. So that's Aries energy. Okay, so I just want to give you the signs. I got a lot of Aries energy, Leo, Cancer, Aquarius, Pisces, Mars. Yeah. Libra and Saturn. Three of Swords. Okay. Depression, grief, disillusion, sorrow, heartbreak, misunderstanding. Yeah. There's no reconciliation, so this is upright. So, yeah. Somebody's going through grief now. Somebody's going through major depression because they know they did the wrong thing. They might not, and I think that a lot of them don't, they pretend that they don't care, but they actually do. Not all of them. Some of them are psychopaths. I'm just going to be real. Seven of Swords, yeah. False pretenses, being sneaky, betrayal. Yeah, I feel like betrayal is huge. This is huge this year. you know, it's a karmic year, right? An 8, lying, wearing a mask, 7 of Swords, sneaky, betrayal, getting away with stuff, lying. It could be a third party for some of you, because the 3 of Swords often tells me that, especially if I see Lovers come up, or 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups. Okay, let's see what this 10 of Cups in reverse for this karmic in your life. 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, no, they're stagnant. They're bogged down. They don't have any will, any effort, right? They're not looking at options to get out of this karmic cycle and work on themselves and, you know, stop working for the dark side. They want easy street. They want somebody else to deal with it, to pay their way. 9 of Pentacles. I really think it's for you, but so we got Virgo energy. Stand up for what you deserve, working too hard. Yeah. You work too hard, and you deserve better. That's for sure. But I feel like this, to be honest with you, I feel like this is for the karmic, and I'm going to tell you why. The vibe that I get from this card is that this person wants everything on their own. They want to take it easy, like I said. They're lazy. They want somebody, you know, somebody to do the hard work, and they just kind of jump on the train. And they want abundance and status and sophistication, like it says, but they're not earning it, and so they're not doing the work. And so they try to siphon it from you in either money or, you know, relationships, whatever. Take it as it resonates for you. Okay, so we got the 6 of Cups. Yeah. This person, you know, is laying around, you know, having memories of when they thought it was so great, or their time with you, or the things that they've done. There might be some guilt. I think there's definitely tears because they screwed it up. But they only have themselves to thank, I feel. If this happened in your business life, not your personal life, I feel like they were really ruthless and they took a lot of money from you. Oh, yeah. So the 9 of Swords. Oh, yeah. Okay. So this person is freaking out because either there's a lawsuit coming and they know it, or they've already been served and they're like, I'm dead. Or they have like, oh, I'll be fine. But they really know they're not this time. Like this time they're screwed. I also am getting like, for some, stealing. Like, embezzlement. I'm hearing embezzlement. Credit card theft for a few. They could have tried to steal your partner, your divine partner, way which is a no-no. So you're already going to attack someone that's connected to the divine, a healer, whatever you want to call yourself, intuitive, empath. And then you're going to have the audacity to try to break up a soul contract, a twin flame, or a, what do they call it? You hear the owls? I mean the wolves. I heard an owl too. Well, that was really weird. You know, a divine couple, a power couple, they have a contract to do something really important in this lifetime, and you're trying to break them up? No, that's not going to happen. The divine would never let that happen. So they have to go through karmic something, past life with this person, but they're going to come out at the end together because they know that they're connected. They're supposed to be together. They have to work through it. Crazy. That is insane. Okay, anyway. Some of you have really karmic bosses. Some of you have a judge that does not like you. And it's not really warranted, but you've become... They want, like, use you to set an example. And it wasn't really fair. Okay, I'm going to keep going and shut up. I'm just getting a lot of stuff. The Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, okay. So this is the karmic. Okay, it doesn't matter if you're male or female. You have both those qualities. So, like, get over it. I don't understand the gay thing, but whatever. Who cares if you're gay? Queen, and that's just my opinion, okay? If you can't deal with it, it's fine. But I would hope so, because you're on my channel. And I love everybody. All right. Yeah, this person, he or she just wants money. Like I said, a free ride. Taurus energy. Water. Psychic. Yeah. Sensitive. Clairvoyant. But that's a earth. That's an earth card. Anyway, I won't babble. The moon. Okay. Yeah, the moon, to me, when I'm doing this karmic stuff, is all about lies, secrets, deception, you know, all that stuff. So tell us, what did they do? I'm really starting to get a vibe that some of you do have this, you know, like I told you, the 9 of Wands. Oh boy, out of control. Choosing your battles. Courage, boundaries. Yeah, you know, this person needs boundaries in a bad way. I'm getting like, okay, if you're dealing with an ex, crazy baby daddy, crazy baby mama, I'm getting like fatal attraction vibe from somebody. Okay, this person is like, I'm getting more female, but there's a couple males too, but this female, or I think it's female, is like the Queen of Swords reversed. She's nuts. She's actually giving me more masculine, even though I know it's a female. Could be the King of Swords, like ruthless. Just absolutely ruthless. I'm really sorry you have to deal with this person. Okay, the Page of Wands. Yeah, this person is really, really starting to freak out, like I said, and have pessimism. But they can't find a new path. They don't have that spark. They don't know what to do. I'm feeling that for like so many of you in your whatever karmic situation you're in. There could be children involved, the Six of Cups, for some of you. So that's why I am getting some like baby mama, baby daddy energy. And I feel sorry for the kids because they're innocent. And when the person starts to use the kid as a pawn or, you know, teach them things that aren't true, I hate that. It's like, just, you do, you know, it's like you have the kid, be the best parent you can, and then the other person has the kid and they do the same. Just meet in the middle. It doesn't have to be a fight. But some people just get crazy, like a power trip. So, Four of Wands in reverse, disunion, yeah. This could very well be family. Some of you, you're divorcing a karmic. Okay? I'm seeing like some of you actually, either it's an ex, girlfriend, boyfriend, take it as it resonates. I'm sorry, it's been a long day. I didn't sleep last night very well. Divorce, big breakups. Oh yeah. And if it deals with a child, okay, like let's just say you have to go to court with your baby mama, baby daddy, and it's your karmic and they're psychotic, acting or whatever. You know, like they need to see a doctor, and you know they do, and they know they do, but they won't, or they're alcoholic and they won't get help or something like that. It just makes it so hard on the kids. It just sucks for the children, you know. And you know that they need help, but they're acting so crazy that you can't even talk to them. So I'm really getting that. Yeah, this person is, not only is the person like, I feel like there's a lot of psychological trauma, especially that one energy I felt that was like total fatal attraction, like really crazy. But male or female, take it as it resonates. But this person they're even having nightmares. They're worried. They're having insomnia. Some of them are drinking, like I said, are doing drugs. Gambling, that comes up too. Lacking inspiration or faith. Yeah. They're negative. They can't even like, and somebody's like, I heard this in a reading today, and it's so resonating with this one too, that they were saying that this person is so far gone that they're becoming like hoarders, like that because of the trauma, I guess, you know. It's kind of like, I don't know, I'm not a psychologist or anything, but I'm a health counselor, and I'm like, it's true. People, they have to like, it's some kind of coping mechanism. It just is. This person, oh my God. Yeah, Six of Wands in reverse. This person is vain, conceited. They got like this God complex. I assure you, you're not God, all right? But they think they are, and they, you know, and they're egotistical, yet they are very childish. Oh my God. Like, I'm just really getting like, they think like they're above the law. Like, oh, I'll get away with it because I'm special. Like, totally that kind of attitude. But they got everything handed to them by daddy when they were a kid or something. Like, I'm picking up heavy mommy issues for if it's a female. And like, they have this huge sense of entitlement and a God complex that I'll just never understand. Male or female. There's some males that are really hot-headed too. I'm just feeling like hot Aries, Leo, Sag energy, or Scorpio, really mad. Leo, and I'm not hating on anybody or anything. I'm just saying, like, it's a lot of fire, or I just feel maybe Scorpio, maybe Pisces, but somebody that could actually probably do physical harm. So just be careful if that person's in your energy. And anybody who has had karmic things happen to you, I'm really sorry. It's hard. It's really hard, but for some reason we signed up for this. So it's like warrior energy here. So this is about, the Wheel of Fortune is about karmic life cycles, and there is going to be a turning point. It's finally going to turn, but and it is fated, it is karmic, it is destiny. It's divinely guided. Whatever this person has been going through, I feel like the person is really not in a good mental place, okay? Many of the people that you're dealing with. For some of you, it was a boss, like I said before, family member that's not a lover, baby mama, baby daddy. I got a lot of energies here. It's like, the readings are getting like that, where there's all these people. I'm like, who are all these people? But it's just because I'm picking up so much energy, because everybody's on a different timeline, but having the same karmic kind of cycles. And that's what's going on. I don't know. Sorry. Oh my God. Yeah, I was getting this too. So, yeah, this person may not be at the moment because they're crumbling, but was like King or Queen of Wands in reverse. Like I said, I felt that fire energy. So that's Leo. Hot-tempered, pessimistic, strong-willed, demanding. Like, just like, they're always on. Like, they just can't settle down. They think they're paranoid. They think everybody's after them, or everybody wants them, or they're like high and mighty. But the funny thing is they're so insecure and damaged. That's what's crazy. Jeez, on crow. It's like, work on yourself. Yes, so the World card. In my opinion, I mean, when it's in reverse, it's about stagnation and delays and stuff, but the delays are over, in my opinion, and this is more about your achievement and success for getting into this mess that you signed up for in this life, and you're graduating, frankly. You should applaud yourself, because this wasn't easy. This energy, if I just told you every little thought that came in my head, these people, there are some people with some major, I'm not a doctor, but it seems like major personality disorders, some bipolar disorder, some of them are sex addicts. I heard STD, drinking, doing drugs. I think there's even somebody on fentanyl. It's frightening. Okay, so this talks about the solar eclipse, and we still are feeling energy from the eclipse. It's hard to believe, but it's true. And so they say that it can last like 6 months. And so that transformation, it says cosmic trigger. And so it's been a little time now. since the eclipse, it was in April because it was around my birthday. My birthday was the 11th. And the eclipse, was it the 10th or the 9th? Whatever. It was around there somewhere. But yeah, it lasts a long time. It's a catalyst. Just like that karmic. Catalyst for growth. Okay. Oh my God. Yeah, okay. So like I said, we have to end these cycles with these karmic so that we can graduate and live the good life because we did the hard work and meet that twin flame or reunite with that divine partner, right? Soulmate energy. A lot of soulmate energy here. When you had a third party situation, you're supposed to be together. Also, just remember that twin flames, if I see the Two of Cups, twin flames can also be children, okay? So if you're in a divine union already and you've had a karmic cycle, let's just say you couldn't get pregnant, or I don't know, everybody has something. I've heard that lately too, people having trouble carrying children. And the moon cycles are actually going to help you, the lunar cycles, because it's all connected, right? Well, the Two of Cups, twin flame energy can be a child, okay? And we've seen children, it's not always about baby mama, baby daddy. It's about you having a divine counterpart and you are supposed to, you know, procreate. You have a destiny with this child. It's going to be your twin flame. And that's really powerful. So there's reasons for everything to bring us to something better. And I'm ready for it. I'm like, yeah, okay. All right, let's keep going. Let me tell you some of the signs. So we got more Aries here. We got Venus, Leo, a lot of Leo, Saggy, the Moon, Saturn, Aquarius, Scorpio. Yep. Jupiter. Nine of Coins, Nine of Pentacles. So yeah, you've done your hard work. You've been responsible. You did your job for God. And now you're going to get rewarded while your karmic is not going to be so happy. So let's see what you get. And then we'll go into your karmic. You're just going to get the 10 of Coins. That's all. That's awesome. So that's family wealth. That's like taking care of everybody. Grandma, grandpa, you know, the cousin you don't like that much, but you give them money and they'll go away. You know, but I'm just joking. Being able to take care of your children, whether they're adults or not, leaving a legacy, leaving some money for your grandkids, your great-grandkids, or whatever. It's a beautiful thing. Paying off debt, helping other people, helping your community. That's beautiful. Some of you are destined to go into business with your twin flame or soulmate. Okay? Some of you are going to start a community garden. I see forestry. It's kind of drawing me to northern Arizona, like by Grand Canyon. So beautiful. Oh, I love Arizona so much. You have no idea. Just the whole state. Oh, it's like so cool. I like I'm very drawn to it. Definitely past life. So you're going to be in domestic bliss because you're going to have wealth. Does that mean that you don't work? No, you still have to work for God and your family, okay? You got to take care of your family, but you're going to be able to not worry about money. What a blessing that is. Okay, that's beautiful. All right. Queen of Cups. That's you. You're like, you know, I don't, male or female. This is about, you're intuitive, emotionally connected. This is Scorpio energy. Empathic, psychic, loving, deep feeling. Yeah, you're the king or queen of cups. Mommy and daddy. Or daddy and daddy. Mommy and mommy, whatever. King of cups, see? This is a divine match. Many of you are going to be meeting your divine match, or you already are with them and you're healing trauma in your relationship, or you're just being reunited, or you're building on a relationship that was already okay, but you still had to deal with a karmic. I'm getting a lot of different things, but for some of you, this was business related. But this coin, you know, this earthly 3D stuff, losing money, you know, people stealing from you, business decisions gone wrong, whatever. Some of you stock market, I'm hearing, Bitcoin, I don't know. I'm not into that stuff really, but you're taking that loss, all these karmic lessons you had, and now you're just being gifted love. You know, that's beautiful. You're getting your pentacles back, frankly. You took your losses, you know. So, yeah, Page of Coins. That's laying a foundation. Okay. Good news for your hard work, just like I said. Some of you might get into, you know, new areas of study, like vegetable farming, beekeeping. I'm a granddaughter of beekeepers. Please don't use pesticides. I'll teach you natural ways to get rid of bugs. Six of Swords, better times ahead. Oh yeah, you're carving a path to your destiny, my friend. You're reflecting. You're overcoming your hardship. You're gonna find some tranquility finally. I love this. King of Wands. Entrepreneur, free thinker. This could be you. You know, passion for something. You finally, like, I feel like a lot of the collective lost their passion for life. 2020 happened. A lot of stuff has been awful, you know. The weather, you know, the wars in the Middle East, you know, these fires and stuff in California and Canada, and, you know, eruptions and, you know, mad violence. The world needs healing. The world needs spiritual people. I know this is a long reading, but I was called to do this. I don't know. I just do my job. Four of Pentacles. I think you guys, you know, so this has got that hoarder energy, this karmic. I think it already told me what happens with you. We need to focus on the karmic. So, I told you I got this hoarder like feeling, just like in a reading that I saw today from a couple people. It's crazy. They're trying to fill a void. Okay, they fill it with shopping. They fill it with, I don't know, going to garage sales, ordering stuff on QVC. I don't know. There's still stuff with tags in the boxes. We've all done, you know, retail therapy. I mean, we'd lie if we didn't. Everybody does it at one point or another. But it's gotten to the point where, like, they don't even want to open them anymore. And they're trying to stop those, like, reoccurring deliveries. And they're living out of their means. They're really, some of them are tightwadded anyway, but then they buy stuff and hoard it. I don't know. It's like mixed emotions here. But they're broke too. A lot of these people are broke, but they're materialistic as hell. They want it, they just can't get it, you know, or I feel like some of them in the collective are jumping to different partners and, you know, like a codependency, like feed me, F me, let me stay at your place, can I borrow your car, you know? And then when they suck them dry, they go to the next person. It's like, get your life together. So it's the Ten of Swords for these people. All right, that's not good. Okay. Dead end, you know. It's not good. It's rock bottom, a ruin. Many of them are going to be embarrassed in public because they're going to act out. Okay, a lot of them getting caught. Some of them are going to jail for this stealing money, some kind of larceny, whatever. There's, you know, whatever resonates in your story, but I'm hearing a lot of different things. I also heard child porn. That's gross. Okay, so there's a special place in hell for those people. Anyway, we're gonna just say CP, okay? Just a lot of third party stuff, sleeping around. I got unwanted pregnancies and STDs and cheating on one guy and in love with another one. It's like, it's gross. All right, so Ten of Swords for this person. I feel like they really gave you the Ten of Swords, and for some of you, they wanted you or your partner, or if that was a business partner, they wanted you dead. Like, you even tried to maybe even forge a signature or something on life insurance or something like that. I'm getting that too. That's great. Justice. Yeah, just justice. Retribution. Yeah. Some of these people are going to be shamed in the public eye. Like, I'm guessing the world card's probably going to come out because it's going to be on TV. It's going to be all over the internet. You know, anybody that got arrested. I do see car accident. You know, I'm going to put light out to that, but there could be a death in a car accident. But it's like a karmic situation because they wanted you or somebody in your energy to die that way. Oh my God. For some of you, yeah, they actually put a hit out on you or your partner or both. Or family. Killed your dog. I'm hearing black magic. I'm hearing like sex spells, and that's why they have demonic sex, like attachment, like they're addicted to sex. It's like a demonic attachment or something. What is it called? A nebulous or nubulet? I don't know. I don't really know anything about that. I just know it scares me. It's not really my thing. I don't really like to talk about it, but yeah. And so they're like a sex addict and they have STD, and if it's a female, it's unwanted pregnancies. Well, yeah, the male's probably not using a condom either, obviously. Jesus. And a lot of these people are married too. It's just gross. It's just, wow. Just very sorry to hear this kind of behavior all the time. Yeah, they're trying to avoid their karma. People in, for some of you, if this person is in your same business field or whatever, and you have to see them, they play victim and spread lies about you, like manipulate you, and try to destroy your credibility. Like, you could have sued them. Trashing on social media. Yeah, I see that too. Wishing death on you. Trying to hire a hitman. Just wow. Anyway, they're getting justice. They're trying to avoid it. They know it's coming. They do. They're scared. They either have judgments against them, court papers coming, CPS is knocking at their door, they got fired, they can't pay their bills. It's going to crash down on them. Yeah. Lovers are going to reconnect. Unions are going to be met. Twin flames are coming in, and you're going to have something to celebrate. This reading was a lot of fun. I want to know if you guys like it. Tune in Saturday night. I'll set a premiere time and everything, but Saturday night, 7 p.m. for my first ever live. I'm doing a giveaway. Come on over. You just have to subscribe and like, all right? Let me know how you guys like this reading. I know it was a long one, but I thought it was really cool. Okay? I'm sending you lots of love and light and healing from this karmic shit. Okay? Mwah.